Have you figured out your niche? Are you helping adding value to other people's lives? Then you're in the right place. Welcome to Munira's Musings with your host, co-author of Conversations with Top Real Estate Investors Volume 3, Munira Zahabi.
Greetings from Chicagoland. This is Munira Zahabi, your host for Munira's Musings, coming to you live from Chicago with my 5 friends here, John, Patricia, Chris, and Dr. Doris. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi. How you doing?
We are well. Thank you so much. It's a Sunday afternoon, and those of you watching, thank you so much for joining us. Today is a special day because we are the speakers for Entrepreneurs Living a Dream 2019, hosted by Patricia Rogers. Hi, Patricia.
Well, hello. I'm trying to send this link to the team in the messenger. So thank you so much for sending me that link, Munira. Yeah.
You are welcome.
Are we currently on live?
We are live and we are streaming. So let's talk about this event. Let's promote it. Let's share what we're going to talk about. John, what are you bringing to the table?
What I bring to the table is promotion. And basically I bring my brand, which is Millionaire Trainings Owners Only, which is really drawn, at unbelievable fee. And I had a pleasure of having on my show Pat Rogers, who is I've considered one of the queen of network, and Mr. Christopher Salem. I mean, he's just everywhere. I'll be watching, and he has some. You got to say something about Chris. He has some very, very inspirational quotes that is uplift the mind of every man and woman worldwide. But Pat Rogers, what can I met? Look. We tell the story about Pat Rogers, how we first met, and she would say, "I don't play." I said, I don't play either. And I kept watching, I just, and I see what she was doing, bringing the event to Atlanta. I said, I'm going to keep my eyes on her and I'm going to put her out there. I'm going to promote her, And then once we met, and especially when she came on the show, it just was unbelievable. And the marriage between us and Tammy Collins Marquis is just unbelievable. I thank God for Pat Rogers. What more can I say? She supported us. We support her. And especially, I'm looking forward to the event on May the 17th in Miami, where I'll be coming there. Hopefully, I can have a surprise for you, Pat. And bring
Well, I receive anything, all gifts. I receive them, yes. It's not an easy task, and it's difficult. But
yes,
it's worth it in the long run. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
In this one room, we have so much talent here that it is really enterprising. Chris, what are you bringing to the show?
Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to John and Pat. Again, just 2 great platforms here, Millionaires in Training, and Pat's event has just been a true blessing. I mean, it's just very authentic. I enjoyed being on John's show. I mean, just again, delivering a wealth of knowledge. In terms of what I'm going to bring to the table is all about having the right mindset, habits, and disciplines to build your success foundation. I see so many entrepreneurs spinning their wheels, allowing things that they're not aware of getting in their way. And it's a form of self-sabotage. They don't even realize it. But you do have the power from within to get to the root cause of things that are holding you back, so you can develop a strategy and a way to do business that it won't control you. And that's what I'm going to be sharing from the heart at the event.
Awesome. Yeah, I could relate to that self-sabotaging stuff. That's a very good topic.
And that's the best part, right? This mindset. We are the ones that self-sabotage ourselves. And I love that topic. Thank you so much. Doris, what are you bringing to the table?
Hello, Munira. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited about this event. I had the opportunity to be at the 2017 Entrepreneurs Living the Dream, and it made such a beautiful impact on my life. And I'm looking forward to working as the event consultant with Patricia Rogers. I call her the purpose-driven Pat Rogers, to make this event memorable for everyone that's attending. I just personally believe it's going to be an epic event. When I look at the speakers, the MVPs, the VIPs, I just think anybody that misses this event is going to miss an amazing event.
Wow, you sound like a real professional, Doris. All you need in your hand, girl, is a thing that says Channel 4.
Yes, you do.
Good, bro. Wow.
You do. Patricia Rogers, you know, I've had the pleasure of knowing you for almost 2 years. You've connected me in so many different ways to so many beautiful, dynamic, awesome people that I am just awed. And then you give me this chance to come speak at your event, you know. My hat's off to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tell us a little about yourself and what drives you to this event. I'm so excited. I can't even stop.
Wow. Wow, what drives me to the event? Well, I have a passion for being around people. I have a passion for bringing people together. I am what some people used to call a people pleaser, which means I just love to make everybody happy. And sometimes I do it at my own expense. And I say that because it takes me back to when I first started hosting events in my backyard, Munira. I was walking illegal and I didn't their services. I purchased the tents, I purchased the tables, I purchased the DJ, I put up the banners, I did everything. I fed the people all at my expense because I just love to see people happy. But I was also I was getting out my information in front of them. So in order to do that, sometimes we have to step outside of our comfort zone, be creative, and follow the vision. And the vision was to bring other entrepreneurs together so they can give their 60-second infomercial in the backyard, as well as they would have to listen to me give my 60-second commercial. So that was really the strategy. But it turned out it was, I was paying for everything. And as I went to finally retired after 29 years of corrections in correctional department, as a lieutenant, I retired, and immediately after I retired, I joined organizations like Women's Prosperity Network, Bill Walsh, International Public Speaker, Sharon Lecter, Dedicated Entrepreneurs. I invested in myself. And when I did that, to take public speaking, I learned in those sessions from each of those mentors that hosting events is a business. Mm-hmm. And they told me to stop giving it away for free.
Very well said. Very well said. Why entrepreneurs living a dream? Why that title, and what is it that you want everybody who is attending to get out of this event?
Why entrepreneurs living a dream? My big bodacious dream is to have an event, one in Atlanta. Well, actually it was to have 2 a year. So with having 2 a year, I would need a title that would be, that would affect or implement or highlight the whole purpose of the event. And that's why, so one was Jumpstart Your Business. Because I'm an entrepreneur, I had to jumpstart, and I'm still jumping. Mm-hmm. And then as an entrepreneur living my dream, this is a dream. This is a vision for me. I'm ready to get those big dollars that they've been talking about. And in order to do that, I have to position myself as such. Meaning, what if the vision is there? I have to take action, get it into motion, and then, like they say, when we do what we're supposed to do, what we have a passion to do, all that other stuff, the money and everything else follows. So that's how I came about those names, because we all have a vision. Entrepreneurs living your dream. It's not over. No, it's not over. So it's a constant, ongoing vision thing that we visionary, that those that we are, which we all are, will constantly want to live that dream. And the dream just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It never stops. It never stops. This whole world, it belongs to us, all of us. How about that?
You are awesome. When you put it that way, it makes a part of the pie that you want to share out, I'm here with my plate. Can I get a piece? That's what I'm here for.
Absolutely. And I want to give kudos to Chris. Let me jump in right quick if I can. Chris, I want to give kudos to Chris because Chris saw me on LinkedIn one day. And this was in 2017, Doris, the event that you came to. That was the first time you and Chris came to an event. And he said to me, is there anything I can do to help you? Wow. I had no clue who he was. I did believe that he was here in Miami. So of course I jumped in because I've learned in these organizations that I'm in, I finally learned to just say yes. If I need help, ask. So when he asked me to offer, of course I said yes. And then as we talked about what he was going to be the moderator and so on and so forth, he said yes to the moderator. And later it was that I learned he was coming from New York. That to me,
that's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's huge.
Wow, that's huge.
It was an honor because I believe you are incredible. I'm just going to tell her right now, this woman is incredible.
No, she
everything that she does comes from the heart. She truly serves from the heart, like any other person I've ever met in my life.
Well, thank you, Chris.
My heart.
You know, and being that I was just starting, that was the first time I actually put a flat platform together, and I had all the speakers and pay me to come to the stage because marketing is hard work. And it made sense when they said you need to stop giving it away for free. Because I was letting people, I was doing events even in a hotel, but I was paying for everything. A couple of them in 14 and 15. In 14, 15, and 16. 16, I sold tickets, but they was only like $50. We had it at the country club. So I was always in the red. But I didn't know about what it was red. I was having fun. And it ended up that this 2017 was the breakthrough when I actually tried with my vision. As I say try, I did it. I stepped out there and I said, I'm going to do it. And I started calling speakers that I've gone to trainings with, that I was in trainings with, and I asked them, would you like to speak? And I gave them the fee, and they said yes. And that's when I knew. And when Chris came on and was asking to help me, and then he said yes, you know, being a moderator, because I'm gonna say it like it is. Sometimes people feel because they are in an event, it's free. Nothing is free. There's no such thing as something for nothing. You know, so that's what I learned in public speaking, and this is what my mentors told me. And I know Chris is a keynote and he's a big wig, but what I love about Chris was I didn't know who he was, and he humbled himself. And that's why I have tears in my eyes, because I had no idea the impact this gentleman had on the world. I had just met him on LinkedIn. But he was so humble. He said, if that's what you need me to do, I'll do it. And as you can see now, he is our keynote, because guess what? I've been educated. My eyes have become open, as Adam and Eve said.
No, that is so right. We have a new speaker. We have a new speaker. Hi, Guy. How are you?
Hi, here, yeah.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing?
Hey, Guy.
Good.
See me?
Thank you for joining us. And what do you bring to the table? We are streaming Facebook Live. So tell us what you're bringing to the table to the conference.
Okay. One, I am as a public speaker, as a life coach, and I just started a brand new business doing video ads and commercials. My business, 1 Minute of Impact. What we do is we actually help our clients to take their vision and give it a new vision, so to speak. Just take their ideas and give a vision to the world, because you know we're a very visual world, and a lot of people like to see what's going on with a person. So we try to put that person vision in like 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and we've been working with Pat Rogers and making her vision and come to life. And it's been a wonderful experience. I want to thank Ms. Pat Rogers for hiring us and truly believing in us and helping her bring her vision come to life with her brand new event.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is some kind of publicity that all coaches and all business entrepreneurs need. So thank you so much for your service, and thank you so much for being part of this organization and this panel of speakers, you know. So, Pat, continue with what you were saying. We want to focus on you now, if that's okay.
Let me give credit where credit is due, because I'm not doing this by myself. And I don't know, I know hopefully we plan to get the rest of the groups. It's about 69 people in this event. And I wanted to start with this, and I want to say first, thank you to you so much for your willingness. I know we, you know, even after we made a flop that last time, a lot of times those are the things that cause people to stop. But you know what? We're not quitters. We're leaders, and leaders don't quit. So we get up, we shake the dust off, and we keep moving. So I want to thank you for your willingness to jump right back in the fire, you know. And Doris, everybody was on last time. So I thank everybody for just jumping right back in the fire. And as for Doris, I mean, that's my prayer partner right there. Doris jumped on the bandwagon. She's retired also. From the county as well, 29 years. And we lived down the street from each other for years. And we just started connecting after retirement. We said hi, we would see each other. You know, the kids knew their kids, they you know, but the bottom line is with work, the hours and the shifts, I think I visited a church once, but we wasn't hanging out, you know? So it wasn't until we retired that we really bonded. And we're just moving in the same direction because that's what we have to do. And she's helping me with this event. She's a consultant. So all of that's good because everything I know, like they say, we transfer it to somebody else because she's a pastor. She's going to be hosting her conferences. She's already been hosting events. So we in this thing together. You know, I need her just like she needs me. And most of all, what I get from her, I know it comes from a lot of other people, but I know for a fact that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. And we're on those prayer lines 5 o'clock in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. In most cases, in my case, I'm there. And I thank God she had me speaking. She had me speaking. And you know what? It's a good thing when you can listen to your replay and you get happy. You know, yeah, that's a bonus. That's what I listened to my replay the other day, guys. It was real good. I kind of say, oh, hallelujah. You know, no. But at any rate, so that's what it's going to take. And I do believe that, you know, everything we do in our life, in our businesses is ordained by God. And the prayers is what we all need from each other. Munira, I know you're going through something. Guy is going through something with your family members, and I pray dearly for you guys. Doris is going through something. The list goes on. But you know what? The prayers of the righteous availeth us much, and it's a lot of prayer warriors in this event. I want y'all to know that. Y'all don't know that, but I know that. Chris, I know you. You can get
Oh yeah.
Where we are, John, I know. So it's a lot of y'all. Y'all gonna be amazed at what God is going to do at this event. Amen. Guy, thank you so much for those videos. And again, I want you to know I am praying for your mother as well. And Guy has been with me for the last 2 years. He's been there. He's been there. And he went to Atlanta with us. Chris was there. I mean, John came in from Philadelphia after he interviewed me. John, he's like, you know what? I'm coming to that event. And I'm like, you are? So it was just a lot of little things that God was doing. There was big things through people. That's why I always say people need people. Every time I got a yes at those events, even when I took our event to Atlanta, Georgia for the first time out of South Florida last year, I had to take a leap. I didn't know anybody up there except my 2 children. But because of the marketing online, then John came, he saw my efforts and he interviewed me. I must have had about 4 interviews just kept coming in from different people that I did not know but who was watching me. And that helped me to promote this event because if they give information to me, I was shooting it out there. And then the people on the team are different ones that knows the value of social media. They were sharing stuff. And even just like now you guys are doing. So I'm not alone. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. So what else do you want to know?
Okay, so tell us where the event is, when it is, and what people should do to join this event.
Well, I'm gonna let my consultant handle that question. Did you hear that question, Doris?
I'm sorry, repeat it, Munira.
I said, tell us where the event is, when it is going to be, and what do people do to get to it?
We're hosting the event on May 17th and 18th. It's going to be at the in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. If you want to get your tickets, you can go to Pat Rogers at 360.com, and you can go ahead and purchase your tickets. What I would advise people to do is go ahead and get their tickets now. Just say yes. Don't try to figure out what's going to happen. Just be there. And I find out if they would just come and be at an event, they will be so glad that they did. So my encouragement to people is say yes. Just say yes. Don't find an excuse not to come. Just be there. I just believe, like I said, this is going to be an amazing event, and it's going to be beneficial to everybody that's participating as well as those that are going to be attending. I'm encouraging those that are business owners or want to be in a business or thinking about being a business or just got business on their mind, whatever it is, just be there. Just say yes. So you can go to Pat Rogers at 360, Pat Rogers at 360.com and purchase your ticket to Eventbrite.
Right, okay. And I will post that also. It's patrogers360.com, and I'll post it. I try to post it every time we post because, just to post it. But thank you, Doris, for that announcement. And that's where we are with that. It's at the Doubletree Hotel, and the information is all over social media. Thank you all again so much for sharing. Chris is always on, he and I, we're LinkedIn freaks, me and him and Guy. So we pretty much got that locked down. And then I have Jody Hinkle. She's also a LinkedIn person. And we're covering those bases. Doris, she's new to LinkedIn, but she's handling it too. She's popping in and out every now and then. So we thank God that we're getting the message out, and it means much to me when I see people just in my daily activity, and they tell me, they said, "Oh my God, you're all over the place." So that lets me know that they see the information. And like Doris said, all they can do is just say yes, and if they don't, oh well, we are already at 100 people, almost at 100. We can only seat 200 people. And I know that we're going to make that mark because we are definitely working hard doing the work. And I know that when we do the work, some people call it the universe. I choose to call him God. When we do the work, I leave the results up to him.
There you go. So here's the thing, folks. This conference is not only for the entrepreneurs, although it has a name, but we can see that the speakers here have so much to share and so much to give back to the people that are attending. So come see what this is all about. These are people who have passion, and they've turned their passion into purpose, right?
Absolutely.
Come see what it's about, and it's not only for the entrepreneurs, it's also, you'll be given tips. If you are a business owner that's been working in the business, you need to hear new stuff. That way you can grow. Come grow with us, come learn with us. And I appreciate all of the speakers here today, spending your Sunday afternoon with me on Munira's Music. I really, really appreciate it. And I am excited.
Yeah,
I am excited.
You've mastered this, Manure. You did a good job. That's good.
Great job. Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Is this it? Okay.
There you go. Thank you, everybody. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Munira's Musings with your host, Munira Zahabi. If you enjoyed our show, please share and subscribe to this channel. And for more content, please join our Facebook group called Navigate to Your Niche.